Hi, welcome back. This is a Space Marine 2 playstyle video for the Quadstick. If you own the Quadstick and you want to know how my thinking process when it comes to starting games, well, this is one of those videos. I will be going the breakdown of my profile and why I do the things I do, and my workarounds for game mechanics. I already beat the campaign. It wasn't that long, probably like 8 to 11 hours, but it was fun. It was enjoyable. Let's get on with it. So I always started off with my movement, right? The movement is key. This is my playstyle. I have full control of the camera, and I latch any movement direction, up, down, left, to right. So to start it off, center puff is going to be walking forward. It's also for sprinting. If you hold it long enough after the latch, it'll go from a walking state to a running state. And you will notice that because I'm running and walking forever, as long as I turn the camera, their character will go in the direction I'm looking at. This is why I like this kind of playstyle. I'm comfortable with it. Space Marines 2 doesn't really have a stamina bar, so you can just run forever. So it's pretty nice. I do like it this way, and that's why it works. Now to go backwards, left, center, sit. It's also accompanied with all these force-offs to make sure that I'm only going in one direction. So if I go forward, I only go forward, and it cancels every other direction that's latched. If I go backwards, it cancels forward. And you start to see the picture. Only one direction at a time, and that's where it can feel fluid. Left, center, sit also does something else. Not only does it walk backwards, but it also dodges backwards. I added them together because in this game you can get overwhelmed with enemies. It's a horde game. So every time you click on left, center, step, even if you're already walking backwards, they'll always dodge. And the more times you push it, the more dodges you do. So it's really good for crowd control or like crowd evasion. To go left, sit, and the same rules apply. It always dodges in that direction, and it continues to walk in said direction. And the more times you click left sit, the more times it will dodge, while continuing the motion in that direction. To go right, left puff, and nothing special. All these 4 directions, side, center, puff, have that dodging mechanic, and they just control your character. If you do want to dodge forward, because I've done that before, there's another way to walk forward as well. It is left, center, puff. This is where my tactical evasion comes in. And left, center, puff is the same thing. It latches forward while also dodging in that direction. So all of my movement is on the left side of the quad stick. Now to attack or to fire your gun when you get it, it's center sit.
Reloading weapon.
Nothing really crazy. To aim the gun is lit. To reload your gun, it's right puff. It's also for interacting when you need to pick up a gun. It will give you the indicator of X. You
They
can pick
will
it up.
not get past this.
Do melee, which is one of my favorite parts about the game. I really enjoyed like parrying and all that. But to melee, it's right, center, sit. If you ever need to learn the combos, you could always push start, and you can like see the melee combos for said weapon that you have on hand. To parry, it is right, center, puff. It's really good, especially when you get bombarded. And what I did to these 2 specific buttons, melee and parry, it's when I get swarmed, I always like to parry in the direction I'm shooting. My bad. In the direction I'm looking at. Right, so if I'm looking over here, I'm like, and I want my character to turn around all the way. As long as I'm looking behind me and I click attack, my character will just do a 180. It was a quick 180, yeah. And it'll go in that direction. I added a walking forward feature to them. That's how I aim, right? So if I'm not looking in that direction, whenever I melee, it automatically walks where the camera's facing. And that's how I manage all my movement. Because without it, you will miss a lot. Me adding delay lash forward on parry system and melee make it possible to never miss my parry, never miss my melee. I have full control of what my character is doing. To switch weapons, center sip soft. It feels a little weird, but I'm running out of room to put things in. And it's ease of access. It's right in the middle of the Quadstick. And you only have 2 weapons that are equipped at you at all times. So it's not that big of a deal clicking it. I'm going to choose whatever you're not currently using. To ping stuff, to let your teammates know what you're doing. It's center puff soft. It's good to let people know about medkits, guns, weapons over here.
Over here, brothers.
Yeah, exactly. Over here, brothers. Now, to do your finisher, or my bad, not finisher, to use your ability, it's Y, which is going to be on right sit. It's going to come very useful later on in the game when you get different types of abilities, like a jetpack. So it's really on. The left side is movement, and I chose the right side of the Quadstick to be action orientated, right? And I like that. I'm comfortable with that. It lets me not think about it. I build up muscle memory. And to do with the grenade, it is triple sit. I don't have any grenades. I would have to find some soon. But that's how I do it. The lock-on system as well as finishers. I will explain this. I used to have a lock-on my profile because this game talks about lock-on. Wasn't even necessary. I'm not saying it's useless, but there was no need for me to have it. I played better without the lock-on system, right? Where I don't have to control my character like it's a Souls game. It saved up an extra slot so I could put an extra button. But triple puff is lock-on as well as execution. When you get that ability, you will be able to do an execution with triple puff. Triple puff also is to zoom in guns, if they have that feature. For this gun that I have currently, if I'm aiming down sight and I triple puff, it will switch to a grenade launcher because that is its second ability. But for like other guns,
a fine gift from the forge.
Aiming down sight and right-clicking, triple puff, will just zoom in the scope closer. Helps you really be accurate with enemies far away. Oh, my bad. One more thing. To heal, you'll see it at the bottom right-hand corner. It says I have 0. Because I don't have a med kit. You'll just have to trust when I say it, because you really gotta find them. Right center sip soft is your healing. The reason I put it there is, for me, I have an easier time still getting to right center sip soft. I have it activating at 50 milliseconds in my preferences, which is insanely fast. I love it. It's almost like its own little button. But this allows me to heal immediately, as well as not getting in the way of other buttons. And that's my whole profile. Whenever you get grabbed in the game, I switch over to mode 1, because mode 1 lets me control the menu. It lets me control my character in without the camera. And mainly, you use this mode, like I mentioned, only the menu, and only when you get grabbed in the game or QTE sections. Because you only need 2 buttons. Moving the analog stick back and forth frantically, and when it's ready, you parry. And bam, the grab is over. Other than that, I hope this kind of helped. I hope I kept it simple. Enjoy the gameplay right after this. Oh shit! Any grenades?
Oh.
Everything moving on screen can kill you.
Come on! Oh, I did. I fucking did it. Let's go.
I will take you all with me.
More like Henry Cavill.
I will not rest until you lie dead at my feet. Even if I am slain, I will leave you with wounds by which you will remember me.
Online play is available. Invite friends to your squad to play together. Use the battle map and the stage review UM or launch break to change current game mode.
Fuck you! Who's one shooting me, man?
We will eradicate your kind from the galaxy. May that virus strip your flesh from your bones.
I thought I won. I was doing so good.